Department of Justice launched a federal investigation into Kentucky's juvenile jails.
WDRB's Christy Batista talked to several people who have described some very disturbing conditions inside these centers.
Yeah, for years now, guys, the Justice Department says it's investigating 8 of the state's detention centers and 1 youth development center. Now, this comes after several lawsuits were filed on behalf of some juveniles who were inside those youth detention centers. Some saying they were being held in isolation for months. Others saying they were held in a padded cell with no working toilet and not allowed to shower. The civil rights investigation will look at whether the Commonwealth protects children in these facilities from harm caused by excessive force by staff, prolonged isolation, and inadequate protection from violence and sexual abuse. The DOJ will also look into whether Kentucky provides adequate mental health and special education services. We talked with an attorney in January who represented 2 women who detailed horrific conditions while they were at a DARE youth detention center when they were 17 years old. One of them says she had to use her bra to wash herself. The other says she was placed in an isolation cell infested with bugs.
These kids have no one advocating for them, and they cannot advocate for themselves within that system. There was nobody for them to report this abuse to.
That lawsuit is now a class action suit against the entire system after several more people came forward about the conditions. A similar lawsuit was filed last year, and a riot at Adair County in 2022 involved a sexual assault. Louisville's old juvenile jail shut down in 2019 amid budget cuts and safety and operational issues. In a statement, Governor Andy Beshear said his administration has established the most extensive reforms, including separating boys and girls, separating those accused of significant crimes from lower-level offenders, and also requiring more training. Justice and Public Safety Cabinet Secretary Keith Jackson said his department looks forward to talking with the DOJ because currently no members of leadership have been interviewed or been able to discuss any incident. Now, Scott, in this announcement, the DOJ said all children held in the custody of the state do deserve safe and humane conditions.
Yeah, and this is something that's going to get a lot of scrutiny, I think, in the next year or so.
Yes.
And we hope, if those accusations are spot on, that this changes and changes soon. Thanks, Christy.